Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Julie here with another speed build. When was the last one? I don't remember. It's been a while, and I know in my last video I was all like, oh my god, I have so much free time coming up. I'm gonna be able to post so much stuff. So that didn't happen. We went into lockdown again, but I do work in a store that's considered essential, so yeah, no spare time. But I did have time to get the new paranormal pack and build this house. So this is a tiny home, or not a tiny, there's three tiers. There's tiny, small, and then small? I don't remember what they are, but this is like the middle tier one. So I wanted to do something with the new paranormal pack. I wanted to kind of check out, see what was in it, and so I thought I'll just build a tiny home because it's a tiny home. Like, we all know I'm a small builder, but like, how long could a tiny home take me to build? You know, like, no big deal. I'll like bang it out in one night. No, it took me almost like, well, however long it's been out for. And I think by the end of it, I had about 4.5 hours of footage. But to be honest, like an hour of it was just complete unusable. Like the times where I just get up and walk away and leave it recording, or I completely zone out and get busy on my phone doing God knows what. So there's at least an hour that I was able to cut out of just nothing happening on the screen. But as I said, I just wanted to check out the paranormal pack and the stuff that was in it. I only really watched the trailer before buying it. I didn't watch anyone's playthroughs or reviews or anything like that. So I didn't know much of anything. Now I did play a little bit before I did this build. I downloaded the haunted house that I think Dr. Ashley made for this pack. So I did download that, and I did play like a few sim days in there. But I hadn't gone through the buy and build stuff myself. But it's got some pretty cool stuff, like a really nice, I don't know, a really nice like aesthetic, I guess. Like even the couch that comes with it actually has like throw pillows and like a blanket that's kind of like, you know, thrown over like the arm of the couch. So it's got some really nice pieces. Unfortunately, because I was doing a tiny home, I didn't get a chance to put some of the pieces in, but I appreciated them in the you know, in the buy catalog. I looked and I was like, ooh, that's nice. I can't place it, but it's pretty. So this is, I think, well, the title's already there. It's a fortune teller tiny home. I didn't have a floor plan. I wasn't going from any house that I found online or anything. I was like, it's a tiny home. It's usually one big room and a bathroom. So I shouldn't need a floor plan. But I really found myself not struggling per se, but like I'm so used to using some sort of floor plan that I find online and either giving my own twist to it or whatever the case may be. And this was just like straight from my head. And so it just turned out to just be a box with that cool, you know, sunroom off of it. That's a different shape than a box. So I do like the house. I haven't play tested it yet. As of doing the voiceover, I have not play tested it. It will be play tested before I put it up on the gallery. And if you do want to download it, or any of my other builds, all the information will be in the description below. But most of the video is actually the outside. I would say more than half of the video is just the build itself, as well as all the landscaping. I cut out a lot of the landscaping because it was mostly just placing trees and stuff like that. But I wanted it to look like she kind of lived off, not off the grid per se, but away from, you know, she doesn't live in the city. She doesn't live near anything, near anyone. She just keeps to herself, and people come to her to have their, you know, fortunes told. I don't know if I'll actually play in this house because I'm enjoying playing in the Dr. Ashley build. It's not bad. I'm like, oh, I don't want to play in my own build. I want to play in someone else's. But like, her house isn't a tiny home. It's a big, like, Victorian looking, you know, house, and lots of room and space. And I think, I don't know, I think my paranormal person that I was using for the playthrough might have gotten pregnant. So I might need the space. I don't know, MCC command, whatever, mod. I every time my Sims woo, they get pregnant. Like, it never fails. But yeah, so the outside, I wanted to kind of clutter it up a little bit to give the sense of the fact that she spends a lot of time outside. Because whenever I think of tarot card readers or witches or anything like that, I always feel like they're, very close to nature. They spend a lot of time outside. They're not, sitting inside watching TV or playing video games or anything along those lines. So I wanted to give the outdoors a feel of being almost more used than the inside, if that makes any sense. So outside, there's, a garden area, there's, a barbecue area, there's a sitting area, there's a fountain, there's some cool statues, there's a lot of benches. Like, I just want it to look like this person spends time outside. And the only time she's really inside is if she's sleeping or having a, what do you call it? Like a session? I don't even know, with a client. So this is her little, not seance room, I guess, but her little room where she does have seances, I guess, and does her tarot card reading. And it's pretty straightforward. It's just got the seance. It's a small room, so it's got the seance table in there and a picture of, what is his name? The ghost that comes with the paranormal thing. Gritty, DePonte or something. I don't know. I'm so bad at remembering these things. But yeah, so the kitchen, I used some stuff from Realm of Magic, which to this day, I've owned it for a very long time, and I still have not played anything even remotely close to the Magic Realm or anything. This is actually the first build I've ever even done in that world, and the only reason I even picked this lot was just because it seemed kind of secluded, except for... No, I don't think you can see any other houses near it, but there is like a little like lake thing or something that you can see off of the distance in the back, and I was like, oh, like maybe she even goes there and does fortune teller things. I don't know. But yeah, so I haven't done this in a while. I'm a little out of practice as per usual again. But yeah, so the kitchen, the Realm of Magic fridge and stove, fortune teller to me is someone who's very, almost like a hippie, but not really a hippie, just very cool, very chill. So I wanted to give her a vibe of I don't know, liking older things or something like that. I don't know. I had all kinds of things going on in my mind at the time, but now that I'm trying to explain it, nothing's coming out properly. But yeah, I like the fact that I put those like curtains at the door, so it leads like, so it seems like you can like kind of close it off. Now I did give her a little desk and a computer because everything is online these days, and that's probably how you book appointments with her, even though she's not super techie or isn't big on technology, but she has no choice but to go with the times. And, also like solitaire, you like to play solitaire sometimes on your laptop. I don't know. But yeah, so it is a tiny home. So her room is just off with divided off with like a screen. She's got a little TV that she sits on the kitchen counter because sometimes she just wants to watch the news and see what's going on in the world or catch up on something. And then there was no room for any actual furniture. I don't think I planned out the layout super great, but I do really enjoy it. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. This is basically the end of the video, and yeah, again, just thank you so much for watching. And I know I don't post often, but I do love doing this. And when I do have the time, this is what I love doing. Like right now it's after 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm doing a voiceover. I should be in bed, but I'm not. I'm doing this because I really, really enjoy it. Even if I wasn't doing the videos, I'd still be just playing The Sims because I love it. So, just the usual. Leave comments. I love reading the comments, and subscribe and share the video with any of your other, simming friends. I have no simming friends. They're all online.